Hi guys, my name is Debbie and I'm an intuitive reader as well as a medium here, and I'm here to give some type of messages from beyond. Hopefully this does help and resonate for whomever this is meant for. Let's get into it. Alrighty, if you want any information, all that is down below in the description box below. Clarify that. Okay. I was asking in my mind if this is what it really is here. Obviously, this is a certain topic that I cannot say the word to. We all love that. But yeah, so I definitely feel like somebody decided to make their own decision about their life. We're going to put it that way. And I do feel, though, that, you know, they waited, okay, they kind of worked on themselves, they hesitated, and they're ashamed, I feel. Their past actions here of doing it. You got the Knight of Pentacles that's kind of waiting for quite some time to kind of figure out their life. It was a spur of the moment kind of thing. I feel like this person either talked themselves out of it, but as well as I talked myself kind of into it. And I feel for somebody out there that they actually heard voices here and it was just driving them crazy. Okay, they didn't know exactly what to do. They wanted to move forward here, but in their mind it was just, yeah, they're I wouldn't say overthinking. I literally heard overthinking. I just feel like there was definitely depression here, a tough time to get out of their mind here, and they made that decision to go towards the light. I literally heard the light here. So, but yeah, there's definitely regret, but they are on the other side. They went towards, I literally heard they took the correct path, okay, over to the other side. They know that they have to ask for forgiveness. So this reading is going to be basically, whoever is resonating is to basically ask for forgiveness by their actions here. I feel like this is a like a 20-year-old. I actually feel 20 exactly, but I literally feel 20 here. And I feel like the mom is definitely struggling for sure, yeah. Clarify that. I feel like both parents do care. Definitely. But that one bothers me. It almost feels like, I don't know if you are divorced, but there's like lack of action from the father. I hate saying it like that, but that's what I'm feeling. But yeah. It's kind of like, it's not meant to be in a mean way. It's just kind of like, oh, he's just a teenager. Oh, he'll get over it. You know, didn't really acknowledge everything that was truly going on with him. But I feel like there's definitely, I wouldn't say blame, but, you know, should have looked, should have, could have, would have looked into this more, this situation. The mom, I feel like you, if you're the mom here, I feel like you really looked into things, okay, to search for help here, but, and you thought that you did a good job. I'm sure you did. You probably kept him longer than, because he kept, you can see this back and forth with what do I do, you know, kind of energy, but you did the best that you can. Yeah, there's guilt here. Putting pressure on yourself, feeling like you couldn't help him, but yet in the same way, in the same sense, you also feel like you could help him. You did help him here. And then, bam, out of nowhere, this took place, you know. So it was a very confusing situation here. A lot of question of why, a lot of by the mom here, a lot of question of, I should have done more. I thought that, you know, he was fine here. You know, a lot of people, and this is including myself, because I actually, when my son passed, different situation, obviously, but full-term stillborn, you know, doctor told me that I that I did it, okay, which I didn't. He was just throwing blame. But it took me like 3 years to realize that he was lying, But yeah, just throwing blame elsewhere. But I just feel like there's definitely a lot of blame on your shoulders here, and that's just guilt, I mean, you did the best that you can that you could there. Don't beat yourself up. He definitely does not want you to. I literally heard, listen to yourself, like deep down, listen to what you really feel, which is, I did this all on my own, I made the decision, not you. I did this, you have nothing to do with it. I do feel though he is appreciative. He's letting you know he does miss you here. He feels horrible of the disappointment that he's caused, and not just you, but the family in general. I do feel that things will turn around, but there's always going to be that memory. And it's wild because he's almost saying, not almost, is kind of like saying, good, I don't want you to forget about me. I want those memories, but make them good memories. Make them so that, you know how much I love you and how sorry I am. So this spread is basically saying, screaming, forgiveness. Please forgive me here, The dad is not as, he tries, but I just feel like the dad's more kind of like, well, there's nothing that we can do about it, kind of energy here. He did what he had to do. He did what he wanted to do, and he's back to work. He's back to being business, he's back to doing his normal routine here, but he does miss him. And I also feel that that's part of the dad's anger. Anger is part of grieving here, becoming quiet. I've had I'm a Libra. So when I get mad and I clam up, I don't know what to say, because I don't want to say the wrong thing, but I'm boiling inside to open up my mouth and really speak my mind, So I just kind of close shop in my mind. Well, not my mind. My mind's always going, but with my mouth, because I've gotten myself in trouble with my mouth. So I just learned just to kind of stay quiet. That's what I'm feeling, that he just kind of stays quiet and just works on other things here. But he's asking for forgiveness as well by the Father. This, if you accept him, the apology that he's throwing out there to you, maybe this can help. This was his logic thinking here. Maybe this will help to, release that pain. Okay, because it was all a very confusing situation here. Yeah, definitely looking away. But I feel like the dad kind of knew, not that I'm trying to put words, this is what I'm just picking up. I'm not trying to put words in your mouth here. But I feel like he kind of knew that this was going to be inevitable. I can't say words like that, but I literally heard that word, if it came out making any sense here. But yeah, I feel like it's going to take time for him to heal. I don't feel like he's totally there just yet. We're talking about the son here. But yeah, I do feel like the dad does love him, obviously, The mom has to kind of learn to kind of help release that. But I do feel that she will definitely communicate to him here. If you have any kind of, like I said, anger is part of mourning, okay? So if you want to kind of get mad and speak your mind here, do it, definitely do it here, because it's going to be a tense moment, okay? I feel, to kind of release that pain. Now, story time, they're showing me this. My dad passed away the same way, okay? I mean, maybe not in complete details, but the same way, mannerism. And it took me from March, when he did this, the end of March, until Thanksgiving, to really calm down and to forgive him. But yeah, it does take time for this, okay? Definitely. If there's hurt, there's betrayal, there's, everything just bundled up all together here. But You are going to get through this. Maybe a little bit of therapy wouldn't hurt as well, especially with that justice here. But that's kind of like signing papers, some money exchange, paying for things, and communicating is also justice energy. But you are going to be better here, okay? But definitely, both of you, I have to say both of you, I literally heard that. But definitely, he's asking for forgiveness from both parents for what he did. So that is what I have for whomever this is meant for. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it as always. Once we get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll be able to go live. We can do live readings then. If you are interested in a live reading then, so definitely take the time to subscribe, as well as comment down below if this does resonate for you here. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.